kilalanin na natin ang mga panibagong mga kasama natin sa ating broadcast team. It's time to meet Marco and Maya.
Hey, it's your girl, Maya.
What's up, guys? I'm Marco.
We're your Kapuso AI sportscasters.
Do you want the latest news about the biggest leagues and tournaments in the Philippines and all over the world? We got you covered.
Be the first to watch our exclusives on your favorite sports and athletes using cutting-edge advancements in generative AI.
What's more, nakakapagtagalog din kami.
Parte ito ng mas malaking misyon at mas malawak na paglilingkod ng GMA Integrated News.
Watch NCAA 99 on GTV and social media accounts of NCAA Philippines.
Don't forget to follow GMA Integrated News, GMA Sports PH, and GMA Synergy on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Back to you, Martin.
Thank you so much, Maya. There you go. Marco and Maya, officially part of the NCAA Season 99 broadcast team, will give us updates. Nakakasama natin sila every Sunday here in the coverage. So, natanong ko na silang dalawa. Kayo naman, Chase and Nico, what can you say about this newest addition in our broadcast team?
This is exciting, Martin, and excited ako sa mga bago nating makakasama ngayong Season 99. Ikaw ba, Nico?
Yan, tulad ni Chase, excited din ako na makatulong sa pagbibigay ng update itong si Marco and Maya para sa buong NCAA Season 99.
That's right. Ito nga yung effort natin, sabayan ng advancement technology and our aim to make the NCAA coverage experiential, and we are always on the lookout for new and exciting ways to deliver the latest updates para sa inyo to make the NCAA experience unlike any other. Talagang punong-puno ang NCAA Season 99 ng mga gimmick at innovation. So it's going to be an exciting season and a season like no other. Speaking of exciting, eto na po, balik na tayo sa ating panel. Anton Rojas, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, at sa laban, second half ng JRU Heavy Bombers and the Letran Knights.
Eto na nga, kaabang-abang ang may init na bakbakan po ng mga koponan sa NCAA Season 99. Isama mo pa syempre dyan yung mga gagaling nating mga courtside reporters na tagapagatid syempre ng fresh updates. And marami pang iba sa laban, ano? Hello!
Balita ko, dalawa sa new lineup of course, sa reporters ng NCAA Season 99. Ito nga, kasama natin nga ngayon.
Yes, of course.
Ang Brainy Chick reporter ng Los Baños. Sino nagpangalan sa'yo nun?
Hindi po ako.
Si Christine San Agustin. At ang beauty queen reporter ng Valenzuela, Arlab De Jesus.
Welcome!
Welcome sa balita ko.
Ayan, unang-una sa lahat, ano yung feeling na part kayo ng NCAA Season 99? Si Christine muna.
Mas Connie, alam niyo po, ito kasi talaga yung pinakamalaking season ng NCAA sa buong NCAA history. And so, to be a part of it, it's something that is still surreal for me, kahit na pangalawang season ko na po. Kasi, whenever I do think about it, sobrang heartwarming lang po ng feeling. Kasi ibig sabihin, may tiwala sa akin yung NCAA.
Yes, of
so,
course.
I'm really, really grateful to be here and so excited as well.
Yan.
Of course, si Christine, pangalawang season mo.
Yes.
Ngayon, ikaw,
Carla.
first season mo ngayon.
Season ko po,
Ayan.
season 99.
So, anong feeling?
Sobrang saya po kasi nung audition po namin, ang daming nag-audition. So parang ako, wow, isa ako sa mga nakuha, sa mga inakse para maging part ng NCAA Season 99.
And we're very, very happy for you as well.
Thank
Pero ang
you.
dami daw mga competitive teams eh. Di ba?
Oo.
Ano ba ma-expect dyan?
Sobrang surprising po kasi kahit kami, nagugulat po kami sa nangyayari. Second week pa lang po ng games this week. Pero everything is turning upside down. Yung mga teams na hindi namin in-expect na mag-step up ngayon, sila po yung nasa ibabaw ng ladder.
Wow.
Sila pa po yung
Yes.
walang talo
Yes.
ngayong season.
So, may mga surprises para sa mga nag-aabang sa NCAA.
Marami po, marami.
Wow.
Nice.
Oo, dito, di ba si Christine, sabi mo nga, returnee.
Oo. Yung mga excitement last year, wala sa mangyayari this year. Ganun ba yun?
Siguro mga 1/4 lang yung excitement from that season ngayon.
Okay.
Todo
Na
po.
to.
Yes.
So may talagang i-level up pa.
Sobrang level up po in so many ways.
Ang ganda kasi na-experience last year. So this year siguro talaga naghanda naman. Naghanda yung mga
Yes po.
teams.
Opening pa lang po, we had the biggest stars. Lahat po ng teams talaga nag-ensayo during the off-season. Kaya po talaga lahat sila ay magagaling.
Ayan. Para naman kay Arla, paano ka naghanda para rito?
Well, at first po talaga nag-research ako ng marami. Nanood po ako ng NCAA sa social media, talagang season 98. Tapos yung ngayon, para makita ko po yung difference ng mga teams, ng mga players noon siya ngayon. Kaya maganda po i-report, lalo na kapag yung growth nila as a player, as a team.
Paano naman yung transition mo from being a beauty queen papunta sa pagiging isang courtside reporter?
Until now po, di ko po in-expect talaga na magiging courtside reporter ako. Kasi nag-start lang po ako, nakasama lang ako ng dad ko sa basketball games niya, nanonood. Tapos ngayon, nag-report na rin po ako. So nakakatuwa. Tapos ngayon po, more on naka-post sa camera. Opo.
Di tuwan-tuwa si dad.
Oo naman.
Super.
So, mahilig ka rin sa basketball talaga?
Yes po, because of my dad.
Yeah.
Talaga.
So, beauty on the court side. Diba? Ano pa rin naman? Pero ano yung mga challenges na nakikita ninyo ngayon as a courtside reporter?
Lagi naman po yung pinakamahirap na part ng pagiging CSR ay yung being able to think on your feet. Kasi it's something that you can't practice overnight. Kailangan mo po ng maraming beses na mag-cover ng games para ma-measure mo kung paano ba yung tamang gawin. Kailangan mo ng maraming feedback from your mentors. Kaya ayun po yung pinakamahirap sa akin na hindi ko pa rin sobrang gamay hanggang
Dapat may anticipation ka rin sa mangyayari, di ba?
Yes,
Para
po.
ma-repost
And
mo
you
na
should know
maayos.
your players and history,
Yes.
no? The bawat team. Ikaw ba, Arlav?
In addition po sa sinabi ni T, mahirap din po kasi na wala po kaming mother team. So lahat po ng team, lahat po ng players,
So, dapat
kailangan po
masaulo
namin
niyo.
aralin yung mga secret po. Kasi may mga players po talaga na mahiyain po. Yung hindi mo po talaga mapapakwento. So kailangan po namin makuha po yun. Opo, lahat.
Wow.
Walang pinagkaiba yan sa pagiging reporter namin sa field.
Ikaw, ano yung tips? Ano yung tips mo? Ano yung point? Paano mo mako-convince yung isang player na ayaw magsalita, talaga mahiyain sa camera? Maraming ganyan nga, di ba?
marami
Paano mo
po.
siya mako-convince?
Ang ginagawa ko po, gusto ko ma-feel nila na comfy lang kami magkausap, hindi yung super formal. Chichikahin ko po talaga, kamusta? Ano yung naging history, basketball, anong pinagdaanan. So, doon na po.
Of course, may on-cam interview, di ba? So, doon mo
Yes.
siya mahahatak.
Siguro magandang marinig mula sa inyo mismo, ano? Para doon sa mga aspiring courtside reporters, what are the tips or messages siguro na pwedeng mabigay ninyo?
Sa akin po, just do it. Lahat ng inhibitions, lahat ng setbacks ay kailangan kalimutan. Kasi parte po yan ng buhay na mahihiya, na matatakot tayo mag-try. Pero if we don't, kasi ayun nga, ang pinire-regret lang naman natin is yung chances na hindi natin tinake.
Actually, kami kahit matagal na kami on, kamahiyain pa rin kami. So, kayo mag-alala.
Hindi daw halata.
Hindi halata.
Pero marami kami reporters, na galing sa pagiging courtside reporter.
Si PR Kanghel,
Yeah,
di ba?
o si
Marami.
JP,
si
Soriano,
Mab
si
Gonzalez,
Diba? So, welcome kayo sa
News and Pub.
sa news. Ni-recruit ka agad hindi. Pero meron pa kayong isa or dalawang season. Dahil next year, 100 years. Ang NCAA.
Wow.
Isang malaking bagay yun.
Biggest one.
Correct.
Alright, thank you so
Maraming salamat. NCAA Courtside Reporters Christine San Agustin at Arlav De Jesus. Balita ko, may tututukan kayo tuwing 11 a.m. sa GTV. Alamin ang mahalagang balita at impormasyong dapat nyong malaman sa Balita Ko tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Mag-subscribe din sa GMA Integrated News sa YouTube. Sa mga kapuso abroad, maaari po kaming masubaybayan sa GMA Pinoy TV at www.gmanews.tv.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. Kaya, fighting na lang. Let's go! Well, excited at the same time. A bit pressured kasi this is my first time doing a really serious hosting. And but at the same time, I'm very grateful kasi NCAA, Synergy, and JP gave me this chance. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Kaya fighting na lang, let's go. I'll be reporting for Sensitive Chan first. And then on October 1, I'll be reporting for the Philippines. Well, I had to research the schools, especially the teams na I know na I'll be reporting for. And also, mas binisisi ko tayong pag-aaral about NCAA. And pinanood ko din lahat ng mga previous courtside reporters, how they report the best ones and also calculate the stakes, mga ganun. So, I hope it works out.
Our NCAA commissioner is Commissioner Tonichi Puhante. This is your NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game.
We're coming to you from inside the Philoil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Welcome to the second round of eliminations. This is your NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. It is October 24, 2023, a Tuesday game day. Mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok live via GTV, online everywhere via NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. What a way for us to open the second round with this explosive matchup between LPU and JRU. Kyle Montaño opening the scoring right here in this matchup. Sama niyo po, Martin Javier alongside Prince Rivero with our courtside reporters, Diana Igual and Gleisel Calco. Mamaya-maya po makakausap natin sila. JRU, LPU met with each other exactly a week ago, and it was JRU winning in a double OT thriller versus the Pirates. And again, LPU looking and seeking for revenge this time around. Ato Barba able to get the whistle. No, it's going to be a travel here. Prince, great matchup on hand here, opening the second round of competition. Alam naman natin, nabanggit ko yun nangyari sa magkabilang panig natin. We needed 2 overtimes, 2 extra sessions to decide the outcome of that game.
And alam naman natin, Martin, na kapag umabot sa 2 overtime, na parehas yung team natin aggressive and gusto talaga nila ipakita kung gaano nila gusto manalo.
That's right. 2 very fast teams maghaharap dito as Joshua Giab scores on the mid-range jumper, 2 apiece. Last game, yeah.
Alam naman natin kung gaano ka-importante yung character, lalo na sa mga college basketball. Kasi dyan yung nag-shape sa atin papunta dun sa next level. And during those 2 overtimes na yun, dun mo makikita kung ano yung character na na-build nila throughout the years.
Itong dalawang teams natin ay pinakamaraming overtime games this season. 3 apiece para sa LPU at JRU. Sean Umali with a retaliation on the other end. Sean Argente counters right back with an end one. 4 apiece. As expected, fireworks right away. Nung una nilang paghaharap, again, October 17, 88-87 was the final score. It was a go-ahead basket courtesy of Jonathan Medina that sealed the deal for the Heavy Bombers. And speaking of JRU, let's go to their side. Here is the first report of the game. Nandito ngayon si Diana Igua. Diana, go ahead.
Martin and Prince, all hands on deck ang atake ngayon ng JRU Heavy Bombers as Rai De La Rosa, their team captain, is back in the court and just at the right time to help carry the momentum of back-to-back wins and play against a team that they expect to have a tough fight back. Nang makausap ko si Rai on his adjustments, playing again with the team, he said, and I quote, "I felt the love. It was not that hard since this is a group of guys. We have what you call brotherhood." Martin and Prince, Rai said that we can expect added positive energy and his 100% to be a role model to his teammates. Ang tanong natin ngayon, will this returning leadership be enough to break loose from a joint third in the league standings? Yan ang kailangan natin abangan. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Diana. Well, that's a much-needed boost for JRU. Of course, Rai played the first game and then missed almost the entire first round afterwards because of a concussion he sustained in their very first game against Letran. But yung presensya lang niya, Prince, at alam mong nandun na siya sa court, yung kanyang verbal leadership, malaking bagay na yan para dito sa JRU. Now, they actually ended the first round very well. 2 straight wins, papunta sa ating second round of competition.
Malaking bagay nga yun, kasi isa siya sa mga players na nilulook up to talaga, especially ng mga rookies natin. And yung mere presence lang niya sa loob ng court and sa bench, malaking bagay yun kasi nakakatulong siya dun sa pag-boost ng morale. And syempre, yung mga experience na dapat matutunan ng mga teammates niya na nai-share din niya.
That's right. Rai De La Rosa came back last game against Arellano, played 3.5 minutes off the bench. Palitan tayo ng basket dito. It is a 3-point lead for JRU. Giap thinking about it and pulling the trigger, hitting the target that time. And he is slowly becoming one of the most reliable shooters on this JRU squad. All right, let's go to the other side. Here is a report from LPU. Hatid naman sa atin ni Gleisel Galpo. Gleisel.
To come back stronger this second round, this is what Coach Gilbert Malabanan wants from the Pirates, especially after losing in a crucial double overtime game against the JRU Heavy Bombers. With 24 out of 39 free throws made, the team captain admitted to me, Enoch Valdez, that they missed a lot of free throws. Kaya naman, this time they prepared for improving this to make sure that they can convert every chance they get. Additional adjustments also have to be made as one of the Pirates' key players, Mac Guadagna, will be sitting out of today's game because he is experiencing some shoulder pain. But he remains confident having Enoch Valdez and activating one of the reserve players, Nat Fuentes. Let's see how the Pirates will perform today. Martin and Prince.
Thank you so much, Gleisel. Huge loss here for LPU. We know what Guadagna can do, especially off the bench. Of course, LPU is one of the best, or has one of the best second units in the league, and that's because of Mac Guadagna's production. But again, Nat Fuentes also a very good offensive player, at least in the high school ranks, looking to make a mark right away. Enoch Valdez misfiring that time around. Itong LPU, as we take a look at JL De Los Santos, Valdez is down on the floor, holding on to his face and his shoulder. Let's see what happened. Itong LPU Pirates, Prince, started the season 6-0. And then to end the second round, dropping their final 3 games. Kaya 6-3 sila ngayon. Ayun, no? Hard collision between Sarmiento and Valdez.
Alam mo, sobrang interesting panoorin nitong JRU palagi.
Oo, kasi pag JRU talaga, we expect heightened physicality.
Yes, and
diba?
syempre makikita mo din naman kung gaano nila ina-approach yung game talaga, na kung paano nila ipakita yung game nila na gusto talaga nilang manalo.
Yeah. And they do it as a unit. One of the best assist teams in the league. Actually, the best and most unselfish team in the league at 19 assists per game. Last time out against Arellano, they had 27 assists as a team. Na-warningan dito si Enoch Valdez. 12-6, that's the advantage here of JRU. AJ Miranda, kakapasok lang, nagparamdam agad. Yung AJ Miranda, the league's leading scorer, 16 points a game, who now comes off the bench for JRU, scoring right away. Here's Valdez. He couldn't answer. And the Heavy Bombers carrying that big momentum of 2 games, winning against LPU and Arellano to end the first round. Oh! The bank is open for Joshua Giab, and now JRU will establish their biggest lead of the game so far. First double-digit lead, 17-6 here for the Heavy Bombers. Back down. The point here, talking about the is going to be always a Marwin. How about Miranda? Drive into the middle, and then afterwards it was Joshua Giab pulling it down in points. First frame, Lord, are you by 11. Natin ang ating team settings. This is how it ended. 4, dyan makikita are you LPU. Both teams with 3 records. That's why this is gonna be the anticipated match aside from matchup of the season in double O.
And naman natin from their last kung gaano ka-intense yung alam tong LPU yung the 3 games nila medyo okay sa kanila. This is a statement for them to start this second.
Etong LPU Pirates, and they've fallen to slow starts. Laging ganun yung tema nila. Slow start lagi. Sa huli na sila gumagrind at humahabol. May mga games na nananalo sila. Pero, if you're up against like a JRU team na napakalalim ng lineup na kayang makipagsabayan sa'yo hanggang huli, doon sila nahihirapan.
Speaking of kaya makipagsabayan, si Coach Louie and si Coach Glenn, naging coach ko kasi sila sa previous na team ko, and yung experience ko with them is really that mayhem type of basketball, and ang gusto talaga nilang i-enforce sa mga players nila is how to play hard and at the same time to play as a team, and nakikita ko naman na nagagawa naman ng mga players na tama.
Ito na yung full-on JRU team na hinihintay natin. Pero si Ato Barba, nakatres kanina, on the move right now. And Guy Montaño, able to score on the break. And again, Ato Barba making things happen. He needs to step up big time because his tandem, itong si Maclod Guadaña, will not be playing in this one due to a shoulder injury, as reported earlier by Gleisel Galpo. In the meantime, 10 points in the first quarter for Joshua Giab. What a start for Giab in this match. 10 points, 2 rebounds, perfect from the field. Dalawang tres pa yan. Ato Barba, here's the triple earlier. And then on the move, getting the takeaway and setting up Montaño on the break. Pero si Giab, no? Mapalabas, mapaloob. Effective.
Oo, lalo na last game, nag-score siya ng 18 points, and itong game na to, first quarter pa lang, with 5 minutes and 30 na nakalipas, meron na siyang 10 points. Napaka-aggressive niya sa offense ngayon.
That's right. Maclod Guadaña on your screens. In street clothes today, Joshua Giab was the high point man for JRU against LPU. You mentioned 18 points, 8 rebounds. Siya rin yung hinirang na player of the game doon. Enoch Valdez will be called for the personal. LPU slowly chipping away. It was once an 11-point lead. Mukhang maganda yung naging response ng team ni Coach Gilbert off the timeout. AJ Miranda. Again, this is the 3rd straight game for AJM coming off the bench, providing fresh legs and some explosive scoring, but he couldn't score that time around. Genaviles getting the rebound. And here comes the floor general of LPU. Bursting with speed was Greg Cunanan. But there was a foul on the follow-up.
Alam mo, Martin, if there's something na okay dito sa game natin na to, sa first quarter pa lang, makikita natin kung gaano kabilis yung pace ng laro nila. And kung gaano karaming transition baskets yung nakukuha nila. Napakagandang panoorin. Very thrilling. And dito natin malalaman kung sino magkakaroon ng good start para sa second round.
Both teams like to run and both teams like to pressure. Yan yung identity ng magkabilang panig natin. Although, iba rin yung klase ng pag-execute nila, let's say, ng pressure. JRU just swarms you. Ganun lang. LPU, yung pressure nila, kinukulit ka nila. As we take a look at attorney Roberto P. Laurel of management of Lyceum of the Philippines University. Which is why, you know, their first round matchup ended that way. Miss Abby Laurel, also in attendance, always in attendance, especially when LPU is playing. At ito, humahabol na nga ang mga Pirata 14-19. Marvin Junicio, career game last time with 21 points against Arellano. Pabigo, De La Rosa, too strong that time, rebounded by Aviles. And here comes Renz Villegas. Ato Barba, attacking a lot of defenders. Uy, Barba gets trapped. Barba sending it out. Nasif Penny Peñafiel. 6 seconds to shoot. Villegas, napaganda ba para sa LPU?
Speaking of slow start kanina, meron na tayong 19-16, trailing na lang sila by 3. Naniniwala ka ba dun sa kasabihan na yung bida nagpapabugbog sa umpisa?
Yun. Dito naniniwala ako. LPU cutting the lead down to 3. It's been 10-2 run for LPU. Rex Villegas putting it down. Just misfiring. Ito si Ray De La Rosa. De La Rosa will send it out. Pabigo. Ito si Teo Pabigo. Pabigo. Kalmadong drive to the basket.
Parang dumaan lang sa cones.
Easy. Para dito kay Teo Pabigo. And the lead is back up to 5. Back to the coverage, and this is the game we've been mentioning. Exactly a week ago, it was a double OT thriller between JRU and LPU. 88-87 was the final score. Heavy Bombers escaping the Pirates that time, Prince.
Despite the big numbers ni Enoch Valdez and ni JM Bravo, napakaganda ng pinakita ng JRU ng team basketball. And yun yung nagmatter sa uli.
That's right. Coach Louie Gonzalez on your screen. Your former coach.
Yes. Shout out sa'yo, Coach Louie, and sa family mo, syempre.
Parang Prince Rivero daw yung galaw ni Teo Pabico doon.
Mas mabagal lang ng konti yung sa akin.
So bagal ba? So bilis ka dun eh. But Pabico able to score.
Nung time siguro na nasa college. Pero ngayon medyo na.
Okay lang. Mature na.
Medyo mature na.
21-16. Enoch Valdez had 24 as you saw earlier against JRU. 14 of those came in the fourth quarter as Valdez, speaking of, knocks it down from deep.
He's been quiet.
Yeah. Alam natin ito si Enoch Valdez, may kakayahang skumore, but when it comes to his outside shot, meron pang konting inconsistency. Double foul ang tinawag dito against Bravo and Pabico. So LPU coming back from 11 points down here in the first frame to cut the lead to 2. Let's take a look at this sequence. Good action. Valdez even with the contest right in front of him.
Ang ganda
Able
ng
to
play.
lace it, yeah.
Ang ganda ng play. Napaka-patient. Kita mo naman kung paano inantay ni Enoch Valdez yung screen bago niya gamitin talaga to get that open jumper.
Much needed for Enoch Valdez. And here's the technical free throw to be shot by Ray De La Rosa. Additional tech ang tinawag dito kay JM Bravo. Coach Gilbert on your screens trying to figure out how they will get out of this losing skid that they're in. 22-19. Ito si Sidney Mosqueda ang magpo-point guard para sa JRU. Tabi ko. Back to Sid. March De Leon. Marwin Junicio. Different 5 here on the floor. Different combination for Coach Louie. As De Leon gets bothered, it stays with the Heavy Bombers with only 3 seconds on their clock. A substitution tayo. JL De Los Santos will come in rather for March De Leon. Ito na, may legit point guard na sa court itong si Coach Louie. Mosqueda will trigger this one in off the timeout or off the di pala timeout. Stoppage kanina. De La Rosa had to take it. So it's a shot clock violation on the Heavy Bombers. Goes back to LPU side. JM Bravo is a very capable ball handler, but substitution ulit tayo. Ang bilis ng palitan natin. Patrick Ramos will replace Sid Mosqueda. Coach Louie looking for the right combination.
Or sa tingin ko, magsa-start na silang gamitin yung JRU na defense talaga. Yung pagiging pesky defender.
JM Bravo sidesteps. Oh, straight to the cup. Nice move from Bravo. And he will have a continuation in a bit. Iba yung kumpiyansa ng galaw na to mula kay JM Bravo. Sidestep losing 2 defenders on his way to the hoop.
Na-maximize niya yung lamig ng bagong pasok.
Oo nga. Si De Los Santos yung nag-commit doon. And JM Bravo completing the 3-point play. Ryan Arenal papasok ngayon para sa JRU. Only the second deadlock of the game. And in the first quarter, pero reason I mentioned it, kasi dehado kanina ng 11 puntos itong LPU. We started 17-6 with JRU ahead. Now LPU has fully recovered. Oh, De Los Santos got hit. Let's see. Holding on to the left side of his face. So si Valdez ang matatawagan dito. Oh, that's already his second foul. And De Los Santos is shaken up. We hope he's okay. Let's check out what happened. De Los Santos. Oh.
Sumabit.
Oo. Initially, nakagano na talaga. Naka-extend na yung arm ni Valdez.
Pero nakatalikod kasi siya eh.
Oo.
So hindi niya nakita. Hindi naman din intentional. Sumabit lang.
So De Los Santos, it seems like he's okay. Naipagpag na ni JL pero...
May sugat ata.
Oo. We see a bruise right under his eye. Ito. Okay. Sinisilip ng ating mga referees kung i-upgrade nila to into a flagrant. First, our referees today led by FIBA International referee Aaron Cañete with national referees Armin Gomez and Jemar Taliedo. Ito. Yeah, just a regular foul against Enoch Valdez.
Alam mo, normally, pag nagkaroon ka ng 2 fouls sa first quarter, especially kapag isa ka sa mga key players, nilalabas ka na ng coach. Eh.
Yeah.
Pero this time, sa tingin ko, magtitiwala si coach kay Enoch na alagaan yung sarili niya para hindi makapag-commit ng third dahil alam nila kung gaano ka-importante, lalo na ngayon na deadlock tayo 20.
That's right. 1 minute 39. Gusto ni Coach Gilbert magtuloy-tuloy itong momentum na to. Of course, Enoch Valdez fouled out against JRU and was not able to participate in the second overtime. Ito si De Los Santos missing on the first but laces the second. It is back with JRU. Renz Villegas. Eye-opening game for him in their very last game of the first round. 6 points in the first OT. Bravo. Oh, what a move again. JM Bravo putting on the moves. LPU takes back the lead. Jonicio has all day. Oh, that one was halfway down. And O'Malley collects outlet pass. Peñafiel colliding with De Los Santos. And Simon Peñafiel is down. Let's check out this move by Bravo. Does not give up the ball. Instead, makes his move, crossover, spin, and banker for JM. Malakas yung tama dun ni Peñafiel with De Los Santos as Argente checks in. LPU on an 18-6 run in this stretch ever since that 17-6 start nitong JRU. What a counter run here by LPU. Tignan natin yung nangyari dito. Ayun. Sumabit dun sa triceps neto ni JL De Los Santos, si Simon Peñafiel. So earlier, Prince, si De Los Santos yung tinamaan. Dito, siya yung defensive player.
Siya yung nakatama naman. Pero nire-review pa ng mga referees kung anong pwede nilang gawin.
Yeah, and the medics attending to Peñafiel here.
Parang medyo malakas yata yung impact, ano?
Oo. Kami namamaga. Is there a cut?
Pero siyempre, sana okay siya. And that's something na kahit na sinong player ang tanungin mo, hindi nila hihingin or iisipin na makuha ng kahit na sinong kalaban man nila or teammate nila. Yung ma-injury or yung masaktan.
Oo. Ito yung tawag. Oh, so they upgrade this to an unsportsmanlike foul.
Unsportsmanlike foul number 2.
So 2 free throws plus possession for LPU. So category 2, excessive contact. Kaya na-upgrade yung tawag nila. And this is Simon Peñafiel, visibly in pain, getting iced right now. Man. All right. So free throws for LPU. And a possession coming right up. 2 for 2.
Lamang na.
LPU with a 3-point lead. This is actually their biggest of the first frame so far. So it's Julian Kulanay making the 2 free throws and making a rare appearance here for the Pirates. Villegas, they swing it to Valdez. Same spot earlier. This time it rims out. And Patrick Ramos collects. Here comes JL De Los Santos. Under a minute remaining in the first frame. Ramos behind the back. Sending it out. Jonicio. Ilalapit. Oh, Marwin losing the rock. Valdez. ahead to Big Sean and Umali on the touchdown. LPU on a 22-6 run. And they take their biggest lead of the game. Jonicio, in and out again. 0 out of 2 from 3-point range. And both from the same spot. Mula dito kay Marwin Jonicio. Final shot time of the first frame. Valdez running into a double. Umali for 3. Too strong. And time expires here in the first quarter. A humongous run for LPU to end the first frame. And they take the 5-point lead. Pagbalik po natin, second quarter of this game. Back to the coverage. Here's our matchup for today. Ito naman ito, Ajem Miranda and Ato Barba. Obviously, scoring. Abante dyan itong si Ajem Miranda. But Ato Barba, he will need to score more today, especially with Guadagna being out for LPU. So, antabayanan po natin yung mga numero ng dalawang players na yan. Martin Javier alongside Prince Rivero here in the coverage with Diana Igual and Gleisel Calpo helping us out at courtside. Prince, first quarter natin. LPU ending the first 10 minutes on a 22-6 run at isang field goal lang ang in-score nitong JRU in the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Alam mo, sa nakikita ko, mas naging patient lang yung LPU dun sa offense nila, and at the same time, nag-start na rin sila ng pressure defense nila and nag-pay off para sa kanila yung pagiging patient nila na take nila every possession one at a time by stopping JRU and scoring on the other end.
LPU with the early alarm after going down 17-6 in the first frame. Jonicio finally gets one in. After 3 attempts, that's the first make from the outside for Jonicio. Here's Sean. Pinabayaan si Umali off to the left. And here comes JRU de Los Santos. Ball is loose. And Sean Argente able to scoop that one up and in. So a much better start in the first frame or in the first half. Second quarter para dito sa JRU. 5 straight to tie the game.
At least na-stop na nila yung bleeding na nahihirapan sila nung first quarter, and a very, very good start para sa JRU sa second quarter. Tingnan natin kung paano naman sasagot yung LPU.
Ito, nakuha agad natin yung sagot natin, Prince.
Nakuha na natin.
Shot clock violation against the Pirates. Let's hear an update from JRU's side. Let's go back to Diana Igual. Diana.
To take the lead and never look back, Martin and Prince, nakapanayin ko kanina si Coach Louie Gonzalez on his insights of the team's performance going into the second round. He said that they are still far from what he envisioned for the JRU Heavy Bombers. That is why nandito sila to just embrace the challenges, be consistent, and take care of what is in front of them. Malinaw na malinaw kay Coach Louie that things will be more difficult from here and out. That is why he reminds the team to always adopt what they have learned during their trainings and be able to adapt naman kung ano man ang ibabato sa kanyang mga players. Yan muna ang balita on this side. Martin and Prince, balik muna sa inyo.
Diana, thank you so much. Speaking of adapting, eto na, they absorbed the punch that was, well, released earlier by LPU. Ito bumawi si JM Bravo off the bank. It's good. JRU unleashing an 8-0 run to start the second quarter. And that is courtesy of a personal run from Sean Argente at that time, draining a triple. Pero ito palagi yung pamatay sunog ng LPU mula kay JM Bravo.
And speaking of Bravo, di ba kailangan niya nga mag-step up ngayon dahil wala yung isa sa mga leaders nila due to a shoulder injury. And itong si Argente naman, with a good start kanina, knocking down the two-pointer for the JRU. And then now, nakapapasok na for second quarter. Siya naman yung nag-umpisa nitong run ng JRU.
That's right. Sabi ni Diana kanina, to take the lead and never look back. Yan ang instructions na ito ni Coach Louis Gonzalez for JRU. Well, they slightly looked away in the first frame. Hinabol sila agad-agad ng LPU. Now they're trying to recover and retaliate. JL De Los Santos able to fish a foul. This is going to be against Jen Aviles. Tignan natin yung galaw dito. Crossover. Blow by JL against Villegas.
Alam mo kung ano yung isang bagay na hindi madalas nakikita ng mga viewers natin sa ganong klaseng instance. Itong si Arenal, siya yung nagbigay ng pasa dun sa tao sa corner and at the same time, siya rin yung nagbigay ng seal para makakuha siya ng open layup. Which unfortunately, hindi niya na-shoot pero he got the foul.
That's the big guy, Ryan Arenal, with the intangibles and the off-the-ball action para dito sa JRU. Okay, let's hear an update this time. From LPU side, they are, well, not in the lead anymore. Pakinggan natin si Glycel Galpo.
Yes, Martin, I have an injury update on that collision that happened to Alvin Peñafler. According to Ms. Lynn Capistrano, like CU's official physician, his nose bridge is intact, but due to the heavy blow, there might be a ruptured vessel in his nose which caused the bleeding. But for now, he is clear to play because the bleeding is already controlled. Yan muna mula sa panig ng LPU. Balik sa inyo, Martin and Prince.
Maraming salamat, Glycel. We're glad that he is clear to play because it looked like he was in so much pain earlier after colliding with JL De Los Santos. And speaking of JL De Los Santos, he is in scoring mode in this one, nailing a triple. Now this is a different mentality for De Los Santos, especially in season 99. Pagdating sa offense at scoring, medyo naging passive siya this season because he just lets his teammates shine. Pero sa matchup natin na to, he is out there looking to score. He scores another basket. Grabe yung JL De Los Santos. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists in the first half. Cunanan pulling the trigger and banking home a triple. 38-36. Both teams neck and neck in the first half. Agaw na LPU. Ato Barba beating Cunanan. Cunanan with 5 straight. And that's why LPU is always dangerous, Prince. Ang bilis talaga nila makamanufacture ng points. Ramos. Doesn't connect. Oh, outlet. Leak out. Cunanan again.
Knockout play. Knockout play. Hindi ka talaga pwedeng malingat dito sa mga LPU players natin dahil pag tumingin ka lang sa kabilang side ng kaunti, nagli-leak out na sila at nakakuha ng transition basket.
7 straight points for Cunanan. De Los Santos. Pabico fakes. This time he fires and he hits from the corner. We exchange baskets in this stretch. It's been an entertaining second quarter so far. But we need a breather. It's a 1-point lead for JRU. Fan cam muna tayo bago natin ipagpatuloy itong highly entertaining matchup between JRU and LPU. Of course, a lot of people in attendance on a Tuesday afternoon as expected. Itong dalawang teams natin talaga nagdadala ng mga estudyante nila to watch the games. Thank you for watching. It's been an offensive game so far. Yan. Joshua Giab, 10 points in the first frame. Perfect from the field, 2 rebounds in just 5 minutes of action. And that includes a couple of 3-pointers. for Joshua Giab. Check this, Prince. JRU so far shooting 56%. LPU so far 65%. Ito, dadagdagan pa ni Jen Aviles.
Masyadong mataas yung percentage na yun. Ano? Ibig sabihin, masyadong madali silang nakakashoot and kulang yung pressure na binibigay nila para sa isa't isa.
42-41 now. LPU is back in front. Umangat na to 67% itong LPU. Munti kang agaw. Last touch on Greg Cunanan. And we still have 5:09 to go here in the first half. Coach Gilbert Malabanan on your screens. It's been a season of extremes for LPU. Agaw na naman ng mga Pirata. 2-on-3. Cunanan scores with the left. And Greg Cunanan with 11 points in the game. 9 coming in the second quarter alone. Inong Valdez scored for the personal. Simon Peñafiel, who got hit hard earlier, is now back in the game. Sabi ni Gleiser kanina, is cleared to play. And he chooses to play. William C. Kasabay papasok ni Peñafiel. Para naman sa panig ng JRU. De Los Santos. Miranda is back in the game. William C. catch and shoot. And he knocks it down. Just checked in. William C. cashing in a triple right away.
Napakaagang heat check nun para sa kanya.
Ako naman this time from JRU. Miranda straight to the cup for Ajem. Our high-octane scoring continues. Kyle Montaño able to score on the turnaround. 46 all.
That was a tough shot.
Yeah. De Los Santos. Both teams playing very loose here in the first half. William C.
Umapak yata siya sa labas.
Mula dito sa atas, nakita natin yun eh. Extending his right leg. And this was a triple earlier. Catch and shoot time for William C. And then Ajem Miranda, the gifted scorer that he is, just navigating his way to the basket. Turnover count natin, 6 for JRU, 5 for LPU, both teams did a decent job in taking care of the basketball. Kyle Montaño able to draw the foul. And this is going to be against Vince Sarmiento. 7th deadlock of the first half at 46 apiece. Montaño is a second-year player for Coach Gilbert. Hailing from Cebu. Ito si March De Leon. Papasok naman para kay Vince Sarmiento, who hasn't found the groove. Itong si Sarmiento, he's found himself in awkward situations dito sa laban natin so far.
Martin, nabanggit mo kanina kung gaano ka pinagkaiba yung parehas na offense ng LPU and ng JRU. And ngayon lang talaga nag-sink in siya sa akin habang pinanonood tong first half nila na yung LPU, ang score nila ay nanggagaling sa napakabilis na pag-ikot ng bola and at the same time transition. And itong JRU, yung score nila nanggagaling sa napaka-aggressive na defense and then converting from turnovers. And yun yung basically naging story nitong first half natin.
That's right. At both teams equally effective from the field. That's the first miss of the game for Giab. Greg Cunanan couldn't make the catch. LPU with a 2-point lead. Timeout on the floor. Alright, back to our coverage. Dance cam tayo. Siyempre, kasama natin yung cheering squad mula sa JRU. O, diba? Full performance, ha? Parang nasabihan na mapipicture sila sa dance cam. Thank you for watching and catching all of the action live right now on GTV. Nandiyan din tayo, NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. We've had a ton of lead changes and deadlock so far, and we're just in the first half. Meron pa tayong 3 minuto na nalalabi. 48-46. Here's De Los Santos. So the 5 on the floor for the Heavy Bombers. De Los Santos, De La Rosa, Miranda, De Leon, and Giab. On the other side for LPU, Peñafiel, Montaño, Aviles, Barba, and Cunanan. De La Rosa, too strong, still unable to find his shot. Greg Cunanan, oh, drop off inside. Literally at the last second. Peñafiel able to get it.
Inantay niya na makapag-commit sa kanya fully bago niya na-drop pass yun. Yan yung tipong sinasabi nila na akalain mo na ipasa niya pa yun.
Nasabayan niya eh. Naramdaman na niya yung bantay eh. Here's De Los Santos. Crossover drive. Banker is off. Ito si JL. Finding Giab, who scores under duress.
With still perfect field goals.
May isa na siya. Nagmente siya kanina sa labas. Itong si Joshua Giab. Yeah. Barba.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. Had to adjust. Parehong mahirap. Yung itinira ni Giab at ni Barba magkabilang panig. 4-point lead now. A minute and a half remaining in the first half. Uy. Foul away from the ball. Aviles ang tatawagan dito. Here's Nat Fuentes. Meantime, tignan natin. Ito, pahang time. Wala. Offensive board. JL this time finding Giab on the cut. Had to turn. And still able to score. Joshua Giab with 12 points in the first half. That's his first 2 points since the first quarter. Nat Fuentes and Villegas checked in for LPU earlier. We know Nat Fuentes from the Junior Pirates this past season in the NCAA Juniors Tournament as Miranda.
What a move.
Scores on the floater.
Inantay niya yung bantay na umangat from the defense bago niya binalikan. And hindi na naka-react yung defense. Napakaganda ng move na yun.
Ito, AJ Miranda, crossover here. Ayun o. Pinagat, ano?
Ganda.
Going to his left, crossover, and then the floater in the lane for Ajem. Villegas. Let's see what Nat Fuentes can do here. Fuentes, of course, siya yung katandem ni Matthew Rubico with the Junior Pirates this past season. Kay Montaño, able to scoop it in. Montaño has been effective for LPU. He leads the way with 12 points.
That was a tough pass, ha? That high-low pass. Hindi nakikita, bihira nakikita yan ng mga big man, pero napaka-effective.
De Los Santos, draining the triple. JL is up to 11 points. LPU races the other way. Peñafiel couldn't do it. Here's Fuentes thinking about it, but he will retreat. Peñafiel now surveys the floor. Simon makes his move, almost losing it. Making the pass while falling down. It is ultimately a turnover for the Pirates. Grabing laban natin dito. 54-53. First half pa lang. Taas to para sa 10-minute quarter games.
May natatapos ng games na ganito yung score.
Correct. Tama. Is Miranda. Final shot time here for the Heavy Bombers. Johnny Shaw, too strong. And that's how we will end the first half here inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. LPU ahead 54-53. Up next, During our halftime break, it's gonna be a short feature, this or that, fast talk with Bailey's Akot. Abangan niyo po yan mga kapuso. That's during our halftime break and with the LPU Pirates as well. So pabulig po yan ng NCAA Season 99.
Alright mga ka-NCAA, this or that with Mac Guadagna. Alright, your timer starts now. Time out o time in?
Time in.
Game on o game off?
Game on.
Eat out o workout?
Workout.
Extra rice o extra sleep?
Extra sleep.
Sexy o healthy?
Healthy.
Sporty o feminine?
Feminine.
Petite o tall?
Petite.
Pretty o funny?
Pretty.
Can sing or can dance?
Can do both.
Pinapatawa mo o pinapatawa ka?
Pinapatawa ko.
Mahal mo o mahal ka?
Mahal ko.
Best player o best lover?
Best. Parehas.
Parehas. Sino sa team ang pinakamabait?
Si Sean Umali.
Sino sa team ang pinakamatakaw?
Si Renz Villegas.
Sino ang laging late?
Si Coach Matt.
Sino ang mahilig mag-aral?
Si John Barba.
Sino ang laging nasa cellphone?
Vincent Gunanan.
Sino ang takot sa girlfriend?
John Barba.
The boat is sinking, ihuhulog mo sa dagat ang isa. Sino ang ihuhulog mo?
Si Sean. Lulutang yun.
Sino ang isasalba mo?
Ewan ko, hindi ko alam.
John, your timer starts now. Time out o time in?
Time out.
Game on o game off?
Game on.
Eat out o workout?
Workout.
Extra rice o extra sleep?
Extra rice.
Sexy o healthy?
Healthy.
Sporty o feminine?
Feminine.
Petite o tall?
Tall.
Pretty o funny?
Funny.
Can sing or can dance?
Can singer.
Pinapatawa mo o pinapatawa ka?
Pinapatawa ko, siyempre.
Mahal mo o mahal ka?
Mahal ako.
Mahal. Best player o best lover?
Best lover.
Best lover.
Yeah.
Sino sa team ang pinakamabait?
John Barba.
Sino sa team ang pinakamatakaw?
Sean Umali.
Sino ang laging late?
Michael Bersosa.
Sino ang mahilig mag-aral?
John Barba.
Sino ang laging nasa cellphone?
Genesis Abiles.
Sino ang takot sa girlfriend?
Sino bang takot sa girlfriend? Wait lang. Ano ako?
Safe dyan, lahat kayo.
Sige, lahat.
The boat is sinking. Sino ang ihuhulog mo?
Ako na lang, sarili ko na para walang magalit.
Walang magalit. Sino ang isasalba mo?
Family ko.
Yung family niya. Okay. Mabilisang tanong, mabilisang sagot. Enoch, ready? Your timer starts now. Time out o time in?
Time out.
Game on o game off?
Game on.
Eat out o workout?
Workout.
Extra rice o extra sleep?
Extra sleep.
Sexy o healthy?
Healthy.
Sporty o feminine?
Sporty.
Petite o tall?
Petite.
Pretty o funny?
Funny.
Can sing or can dance?
Can dance.
Pinapatawa mo, pinapatawa ka?
Pinapatawa ako.
Mahal mo o mahal ka?
Mahal ko.
Yun. Best player o best lover?
Best lover.
Best lover. Sino sa team ang pinakamabait?
Si McLeod.
Sino ang pinakamatakaw?
Umali.
Sino ang laging late?
Si Renz.
Sino ang mahilig mag-aaral?
Si Oman.
Sino ang laging nasa phone?
Joshua.
Sino ang takot sa girlfriend?
Ako.
Okay, look, the boat is sinking. May uhulog ka sa dagat sa isa from the team. Sino yung uhulog mo?
Siguro si Umali na lang kasi hindi naman siya malulunod.
Sino isasalba mo naman?
Lahat sila.
Lahat sila. Oh, yun naman. Kawawa si Umali.
Was this or that with Mr. Bailey Sakot. Marami-raming nilaglag dun si Enoch Valdez. Speaking of Enoch, his LPU Pirates are up by just a point here at the half, 54-53. This is the game that opens the second round of elimination sa NCAA Season 99. New heroes of the game. That is another epic duel between JRU and LPU. That's what we are witnessing right now. You guys are with Martin Javier alongside Prince Rivero here in the broadcast. Eto, back and forth we went in the first half. Both entertaining yung mga teams natin today. And nabanggit mo kanina, they're just playing their brand of basketball. Yun yung pinapakita nila sa atin dito. Pero equally effective kasi ang taas ng scoring natin.
Oo, pero magbo-boil down pa rin yan talaga sa depensa eh. Nakita naman natin na yung LPU, like what you said kanina, is very feisty sa depensa. And at the same time, masyadong mabilis yung pace of basketball nila. And evident sa first half natin na kaya sila nakakasabay sa JRU with a very slow start is because of that type of basketball. And syempre yung JRU naman with their pesky defense, nakakalusot paminsan-minsan ng mga LPU players natin. Pero again, take note, si Enoch Valdez has been playing for quite some time this past half. Pero meron lang siyang 3 points and I think malaking bagay yon para dito sa ating JRU.
At both teams scoring in JRU scoring almost 56%. LPU 70%. Oh, okay. Pero all contested shots so far. Yan yung natin Maganda pa rin yung depensahan nila. And both teams exchanging haymakers in that first half alone as we take a look at these, blown up numbers on our screens right now. I've been mentioning 8 triples in the first half para dito sa JRU Prince. Pero bumabawi naman sa ibang department itong LPU.
Napakataas nga nitong field goal percentage ng parehas na team natin, Pero first half pa lang.
First half.
And again, a wise man once told me, a game isn't won in the first half, it's won in the second. So tingnan natin kung sino mas may gusto sa kanila maglaro ditong second half and kung sino mas magiging aggressive both on offense and on defense to get this win.
That's right. Dalawang players in double figures mula sa magkabilang panig natin. For JRU, it's Joshua Giab with 12 points. For LPU, it's Gal Montaño, the second-year player, also with 12. Ito yung matchup natin. An update. Ato Barba, surprisingly outplaying etong si Ajem Miranda so far. Ajem only has 6. Of course, Miranda averages 16 points a game. Pero ang dami kasing sumuscore para dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers. Alright, we begin the second half of this matchup between JRU and LPU. Thank you for catching us on a Tuesday afternoon. Panimula at unang araw po ng ating second round. You guys are with Martin Javier alongside Prince Rivero. Dito Prince, silipin natin kung ma-maintain yung hot shooting na magkabilang panig natin. Because usually second half, dito na magkikick in yung mga adjustment.
Tama. And alam naman natin parehas magaling na coaches itong JRU and sa LPU. And tingnan natin kung paano yung mga adjustments na gagawin nila, kung paano nila mas-stop yung pagiging napakabilis nitong game na meron tayo ngayon. And kung paano sila syempre mag-end up on top.
That's right. This is Jonathan Medina, who has played sparingly in this game so far. Only 4 minutes and 41 seconds in the first half. He is a part of the starting unit. And he actually gave JRU the game-winning basket last week. So here's Medina at the free throw line, knocking down the first. Itong LPU Pirates, it's important for them to put themselves in a better position, lalo na pagdating sa endgame. Kasi ang tendency nila, dehado sila pagdating sa fourth quarter. Kailangan pala nilang i-grind talaga at humabol para lang makalamang sila at manalo.
Lalo na napakalalim ng bench nitong JRU na lahat capable dun sa klaseng sistema na gusto nitong ni Coach Louis.
Precisely. Meantime, 55-54, 2 free throws made by Medina. At Tubarba able to slice. Just couldn't make the layup. Ito ngayon si De Los Santos. Nice find inside. Joshua Giab stolen away by the Pirates. They have the numbers. Peña Fiel races the other way. And LPU winning the foot race that time. 56-55. Dinadaan sa bilis dito ng mga Pirata. Sean Argente. This is gonna be against Jen Aviles. Tignan natin. Itong transition play ng LPU. It was Ato Barba with a bounce pass ahead for Simon Peñafiel. Argente. Too strong. Pass inside. Giab to Sarmiento. Big-to-big action right there for the Heavy Bombers.
Bago pa makareact yung player ng LPU na, ipasa na ni Giab.
And JRU retakes the lead. They go to the post. Bravo. Here comes the help. It stays with the Pirates here. Pero unahin muna natin itong update mula sa dugout at halftime break ng JRU. Nandito ulit si Diana Igual. Diana.
Ituloy-tuloy natin, siyagain natin to hanggang dulo with both teams creating strong drives to close out the first half. Coach Louie Gonzalez reminds his team to pick up defensively. Dagdag pa ni Coach Louie, for us to win this game, we have to give it our all. Aniya nga ni Coach, offense, we're okay with that. But after that, run back and I want that extra body in the transition. Ito muna ang mga adjustments na in-emphasize ni Coach Louie sa kanyang mga players. Martin and Prince, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Diana. Napansin ni Coach Louie as we take a look at that adjustment. Double pump. It is a bucket and beyond for Joshua Giab. Binanggit ni Diana kanina. So, silipin muna natin yung replay dito. It was Medina attracting the D, leaving the lane for open for Joshua Giab right there. Alam naman natin, itong JRU at Coach Louie Gonzalez, lagi yan, depensa muna ang priority. Yung offense will take care of itself. But if the other team is shooting 70%, kahit gaano kaganda yung shooting mo, mas gusto niya siyempre na lockdown mo yung kabilang team.
Tama. Despite LPU shooting 50 si Enoch, again, hindi pa natin siya masyadong naririnig. How much more if andyan na rin siya and makapag-start na rin siya makaput up ng numbers para sa kanya and para sa team niya.
That's right. Sa lagay na to. That's an excellent point. Sa lagay na to, 63% itong LPU from the floor. Valdez is only 1 out of 4 from the field. All right. Speaking of Enoch, ito naman ang update mula sa LPU side. Nandito ngayon si Gleisel Galpo.
Good job, but it is not yet over. These were the first words of Coach Gilbert Malabanan earlier on the dugouts during the halftime break. The Pirates revisited their first half performance. Coach Gilbert calls on the team to work on their one-on-one defense and to put the ball on the post. Ani ni Coach Gilbert, our goal is to confuse them, but I want the 5 guys to communicate. Speaking on their offensive play, Coach Gilbert said that he likes the way their defense is, commending on the 15 assists that they have so far just on the first half of the game, proving the Pirates team works. Yan muna mula sa panig ng LPU. Balik sa inyo, Martin and Prince.
Maraming salamat, Gleisel. A lot of points addressed right there by Coach Gilbert Malamanan, but they're out-assisting the most unselfish team in the league. Itong JRU, LPU right now with 17 assists, 15 in the first half. But on the defensive end, one-on-one defense yung in-emphasize doon ito ni Coach Gilbert Malabanan, especially with JRU having a lot of crafty and creative scorers, namely AJ Miranda, Sean Argente, even Joshua Giab got big numbers in terms of scoring in the first half. So they're trying to review the call. Not sure which one though. Coach Gilbert on your screens. 60-58. Naririnig natin yung ulan sa labas. Bumubuhos na naman pero marami pa rin tao sa Philoil Eco Oil Center.
Yan ang support. Yan ang support sa school.
Rain or shine. Punta sa venue, suporta sa school. Okay. Ito yung JRU again, 2-game winning streak. or 2 straight wins to end the first round for them. They're trying to make it 3 in a row. All right.
Holding number 23, Michael Versosa.
So holding foul against Versosa. No upgrades. Walang upgrade doon, Prince. Just a regular foul against Versosa.
Wala.
So
Mukhang nagkaroon lang sila ng konting kapitan.
Yeah. Over 2.5 minutes gone here in the third frame. De Los Santos getting hounded by Villegas, who has gotten extended minutes today. De Los Santos over to the right side. Argente will attack. The pass was red, but it stays with JRU with 2 seconds on their clock. Time out muna tayo. We'll be back in just a little bit. Before we resume action, ito na yung smile cam natin. Favorite ko to kasi nagre-react yung emoji eh. Pag nagre-respond yung pinapakita natin, ito deadma lang. Yan. Di pa na siguro niya nakikita yung sarili niya kung sa big screen natin. Ito pwede. Hindi nakatingin pero nakasmile na. Ayan na, nakita na. Diba?
Pero very interesting ng mga reaction ng mga fans natin.
Yeah. Iba-iba eh. Yung mga legal na nandito, nagre-react talaga. Yung mga dapat hindi sila nandito, medyo sa atin lang reaction. Ito naman.
Yung mga hindi nakapagpaalam.
Hindi nakapagpaalam. Happy LPU fans right there. Meantime, oof. Yeah, quick shot off the inbound kasi 2 segundo na lang yung natitira kanina dito sa JRU. Peñafiel. Ato Barba. From the left flank. Oh, taken away by De Los Santos. JL to Vince. Sarmiento finishes with the left hand. That's a nice transition play ran by the Heavy Bombers. That is Peñafiel. JRU increasing their lead. Peñafiel misfires. It's been a JRU quarter so far. Medina floats it up and puts it in. 6-point lead now for the Heavy Bombers. And they have outscored LPU 11-4 to begin the second half. Bravo will take this one himself, JM Bravo.
Nabanggit mo nga kanina na ito si Bravo ang pamatay sunog ng LPUN. Hindi pa naman siya nag-fail so far. Nasa tuwing nagkakaroon ng magandang run ng JRU, sa kanya talaga sila pumupunta.
Tuloy-tuloy lang. Ito si JM Bravo. 4th guy in double figures for the Pirates today with 10 points. There's a whistle on the other side. Meantime, Valdez, Cunanan, and Montaño checks in, or they check in rather, for LPU. Wow. So, LPU already in the penalty. Pwede mag-take advantage dito ang JRU. 6 na minuto pa, or at least almost 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Nasa penalty na ang LPU.
Kung nung first half, yung LPU yung aggressive, umatake para dito sa transition. Ngayon, yung JRU naman ang sumusubok na maging aggressive, and at the same time, doon sila nakakuha ng napakaraming fouls na nakapagbigay ng chance sa kanila na ma-penalty tong LPU. Tingnan natin kung paano ngayon sasagot tong LPU na pinasok ni Coach yung dalawa sa leading scorer niya, and at the same time si Enoch. Kung paano nila isusubukang ibangon itong LPU dito sa third quarter.
That's right, Greg Cunanan is back on the floor alongside Kyle Montaño. He turns, he fades. Difficult shot. And here comes JL De Los Santos. Uy! Inaabutan yan ni Marvin Junicio. So Sean Umali That gave him an opportunity to come in. He replaces JM Bravo. Pero si Greg Cunanan. Big Sean out to Montaño. Umali at the post. Sending it out. Valdez. Is that a long two? It drops in for Enoch Valdez. Just stepped on the line. But it went in for Enoch. Only his second basket today. 5 points for Valdez. Ito, umapak si Enoch Valdez. Which is why it was deemed a long two for him. Here's JL De Los Santos. 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists. He is the leading assist man in the league. Right over 6 assists per game, but he misfires on the first free throw. Ito si JL De Los Santos, of course, got drafted to the pros very early. I think he was the highest draft pick coming out of the NCAA in the recent pro draft. And during the other leagues, in the off-season leagues nila, puro triple-double yung mga numero. Ito ni JL De Los Santos. Which is why a lot of scouts took notice.
Isa kasi yan sa mga hinahanap ngayon ng mga coaches, especially dun sa next level. Yung mga players na kaya gumawa ng mga intangibles. Yung mga bagay na hindi normally nagagawa or hinahanap ng isang player, which napo-provide naman niya.
That's right. Greg Cunanan, step back 3, comes up short. No flow that time in the offense of the Pirates. This is JL De Los Santos. They move to the left side. Argente. Covered by Barba. Joniso has 4 to work with. Medina floats it up. No go. Rebound, ending up with Barba. Saves it to Umali. And here comes Kyle Montaño. The Pirates are down by 5. Let's see if they can recover. Remember, we started the third with LPU ahead by 1. Valdez, step back 3, is too strong. Umali puts it back in, plus the foul. Big Sean.
The big boy move.
Here's the miss by Valdez. And the offensive board. And Sean Umali shoots it right over De Leon. First, second chance production for LPU. Yung offensive rebound at putback na yan ni Sean Umali.
Alam mo, isa sa mga misconception ng maraming tao is kapag medyo malaki yung build mo and hindi ka ganun katangkaran, mahirapan ka para makapaglaro ng big man sa basketball. Pero hindi nila alam na may marami dun sa mga malalaking build ang may matataas na basketball IQ na kaya nilang iposisyon yung sarili nila kung saan mamamaximize nila yung build nila na ma-turn into a positive thing. And I think that's what Umali is doing.
That's the exact definition of how Umali is as a player. Ganda ng timing. Deceiving yung talon nito at athleticism nito at saka timing pag bumablock at rumi-rebound.
Pero palagi siyang nandun sa spot kung saan napupunta yung bola kaya nakukuha niya.
That's right. Ryan Arenal with a counter for the Heavy Bombers. Yun yung unang second chance points ng LPU. Kasi wala naman sila masyadong mintis kanina nung first half.
Dahil sa sobrang taas ng field goals nila, hindi na sila nabibigyan ng chance na makakuha ng offensive rebounds.
Alright, let's go to a quick break. JRU ahead by 5. balik sa laban natin. Ito na. Oh! Smile cam tayo. May... Sa TikTok yun eh. Yung react na yan. Ito si Ma'am seryoso. Nakita na yung sarili niya. Nagtago na.
Parang hindi nagpaalam ata.
Parang hindi. Hindi ko sure kung shy type o hindi nagpaalam kaya nagtago. Down. Yes. Oo, ma'am, ikaw. Back to the action we go. 69-64. That's the lead of JRU. Sean O'Malley. Oh, Sean O'Malley gets fouled by Ryan Arenal, who doesn't like the call.
Alam mo yung mga smile cam na yan. Kapag nakukunan ako ng mga camera pag nanonood ako ng games, madalas kong ginagawang biro sa magulang ko na, Ma, tinan mo yung game kanina. Nakita ko sa TV. I made it.
Yeah. Look, Ma, I made it on TV.
I made it, Ma.
Markado pa yan, yung oras sa quarter, ano? Tinan mo dito. Rewind mo.
Tinan mo sa replay, makikita ako dyan.
Oh, turnover for the Pirates. De Los Santos, Ramos, and Ramos will wait. No need to hurry if you're JRU. Miranda, nabasa ni Villegas. 9 on the clock for the yellow shirts. 2:36 left. Ito po sa ating third quarter. Trigger man is JL De Los Santos. Ramos turns. Ramos baseline. Bothered. And here comes LPU. Enoch on the move. Valdez able to finish.
Isinubo. Isinubo niya sa ring.
And they need more of those from Enoch Valdez. Who has now totaled 7 points in the game. Uy, may foul away from the ball. Si Kyle Montaño yung tatawagan dito. Meantime, this is where Enoch Valdez excels. On the break, he had 3 yellow shirts in front of him. Took it strong anyway. Had to adjust. Sinausaw ng slide. Bago nilayap doon ni Enoch Valdez.
Sinilip muna niya eh. Kaya ba ng athleticism ko to? Pero mukhang kaya naman.
Kaunti ang nakakasabay kay Valdez. Lalo na pag nakauna siya sa jump eh. Patrick Ramos misfiring on the first. Ramos is a first-year player.
Pero alam mo, based on experience, yung mga athletic na ganyan, yung sila yung nakakauna sa transition. And ako yung nasa defensive end. Minsan iniisip ko na lang kung dadakdakan ba ako nito. Gaano ba kataas yung itatalon nito. And isang bagay na natutunan ko galing sa kay Coach Richie Dixon. Shoutout sa iyo, Coach Richie. Kahit gaano ka-athletic yung kalaban mo, pag umeri yan, taas mo lang kamay mo, huwag mong banggain, pabayaan mo lang sila dumating sa'yo. Kung bumagsakan ka man nila, take the charge. Kasi most of the time, yung mga iba natatakot, hahampasin na lang nila for the foul. Pero tanggapin mo na yung konting sakripisyo na yan para sa team.
Kasi
yun ang isang bagay na palaging na-stuck sa utak ko na pinapaalala sa akin ni Coach Richie.
Ayan, tip yan para sa mga makakalaban po, lalong-lalo na si Enoch Valdez. Or mga kalaban ni Enoch, especially on the fast break. Ramos stops on a dime, bothered here. He falls down, and it's a turnover. LPU knocking on the door, able to get a couple of stops. And si Ray De La Rosa, papasok para kay Patrick Ramos. De La Rosa still hasn't found his rhythm. But he's been getting the reps. Only 2 shots today, 0 out of 2 from the field. Montaño for 3. Off to the right. And it goes out. 21. Scoring a slowdown here in the third quarter, as expected.
Medyo napagod ata sila dun sa napakabilis na first half.
Napagod, and we're seeing more defensive-minded teams right now. De La Rosa now 0 out of 3 from the field. Big Sean collecting the rebound. Ito ngayon si Greg Cunanan. Cunanan to Umali. Umali on the roll. Sean Umali with 8 points. And
Simple
LPU,
lang.
yeah. LPU is within 1. Miranda. Di Discarte. He pulls the trigger and he finds the target. A-Gem using the glass. Big time triple right there for Miranda. That's his first 3 of the game. Final shot of the third. It is with Valdez. He attacks. He sends it out to Big Sean who pulls the trigger. Babanda rin! Si Sean Umali at the horn.
Quality minutes.
Oo nga. Eto, Sean Umali to answer the banker of Agent Miranda with a 3 of his own. What an exchange to end the third quarter. JRU ahead by 1. When we return, we shall write the final chapter of this game. Balik sa laban natin. Hati Cam. Oh. Medyo snub type na mysterious type.
Yan na ba yung mga hindi nakapagpaalam?
Oh, yan na. Oh. Hati Cam. Bigyan mo kami ng hati pose. Mr. Prince Rivero. Yes. Diba? Baka talaga.
Nakapagpaalam ng ayos eh. Alam na nandito ako.
Kaya kumpiyansa gumalaw.
Oh, shoutout nga pala sa girlfriend ko, kay Leslie, and sa baby ko na si Luca.
Yan.
And sa kaibigan ko na nanonood, si Pian.
Ayan. Shoutout po sa inyo. Thank you for watching. Live on GTV right now. Online everywhere via NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. You guys can find us YouTube, Facebook, and on X. Fourth quarter begins. Isang abante ng JRU. We start off with a miss from Enoch Valdez. Ball will be tapped out. Pero if you guys just tuned in, JRU versus LPU, this is their second encounter of the season. Last time they met was exactly a week ago, and it ended in double overtime. So we kind of expected this kind of game from both of these teams. Dami na tayong tabla at lead change so far, but we'll see what the theme of the fourth quarter will be. A-Gem Miranda taking it straight to the house. 74-71.
Napakasarap panuurin yung mga ganitong klaseng laro.
Yeah.
Napakataas ng energy, napaka high IQ basketball game. Mabilis.
Speaking of speed, A-Gem floats it up. Little awkward that time. Bola pa rin ang JRU.
Alam mo yung wala kang chance na huminga.
Yeah. Tuloy-tuloy. Kumurap ka. May pupuntos ulit. Katulad yan. A-Gem Miranda blowing by Ato Barba. Ano yun left to right. Gia, knockout play para sa JRU. 2 quick baskets for the Heavy Bombers to begin the fourth quarter. Eto, dehado ngayon ng LPU. Tignan natin ang magiging game plan nila dito sa ating fourth quarter. Let's hear it from Gleisel Galpo. Gleisel.
last quarter na ito, hindi na tayo pwedeng mag-relax. Yan ang sabi kanina ni Coach Gilbert Malabanan going into the last 10 minutes of the game. The Pirates might have experienced setbacks in the last few games, but they are showing us today that they remain headstrong as they challenge the Bombers in attempts of climbing back to the top. Coach Gilbert Malabanan recognizes na iba na ang labanan sa second round. Kaya ang patuloy niyang paalala sa kupunan ay laging maging handa, lalong-lalo na sa depensa. Ika nga ni Coach Gilbert, huwag agad susukot hanggat hindi pa tapos ang laban. The Pirates have definitely proven that they are not quitters. But the question is, will they be able to play their cards right this time? What do you think, Martin and Prince?
Maraming salamat, Glycel. So far, not so good for LPU, especially here at the start of the fourth quarter. It looks like they need to muster another comeback. Dahil abante na ng 5 puntos dito ang JRU. Numbers for AJ Miranda, 11 points, an efficient 5 out of 7 from the field in just 14 minutes of action. And all contributions off the bench for AJ today. Itong LPU, well, we trust, Coach Gilbert trusts itong grind at sipag nitong LPU Pirates. But they need to wake up as early as now.
Nabanggit mo nga kanina na masyadong mataas ang field goals nila. Pero ngayon, bumabalanse na. Nakukuha na natin yung numbers na usual.
From 70% in the first half down to 55.8 for LPU. Jonicio catch and shoot. Wala. Outlet. Montaño on the move. Side steps. And able to manufacture some points on their end. All right, let's go to JRU side. They're up right now by 3. Let's see how they're planning to maintain this. Let's hear it from Diana Igual. Diana.
Whether it's teammate to teammate or the coaches to the players, maliwanag na maliwanag that trust is really on full display para sa kupunan ng JRU. Martin and Prince, this is my 3rd time covering for JRU and also my 3rd time asking Coach Louie Gonzalez ang tanong kung sino ba ang ina-expect niyang mag-stand out for the game at hand. Ang laging sagot ni Coach Louie, lahat talaga sila kaya nila with several different peacocks being put on the court and everyone trying to take on the hero's role. Kakayanin na kaya ng Heavy Bombers to create that big lead and eventually rise to solo 3rd. Ano sa tingin niyo, Martin and Chris?
Oh, that's the trademark of JRU. Maraming salamat, Diana. They just do it as a unit, collectively. Ganyan kanila papahirapan. And of course, it translates in this game so far with already 4 players in double figures for the Heavy Bombers. Itong kanta ng galaw dito ni Renz Villegas. Putting it down on the floor, turning around, and scores on the short jumper. Pero itong JRU, again, 3 overtime games this season. 2-1 sila dyan. Giyab! Nako-play na naman. This time he draws the foul. And JRU has just been running those inbound plays, Prince. Si Giyab ulit yung nakatanggap nun.
Again, I've known Coach Louie for quite some time. And
in the meantime,
si Idol pala to, si Idol.
Former NCAA MVP CJ Perez in attendance. Of course, CJ brought LPU to the finals twice. Once during his MVP season and another appearance in the following year under Coach Topex Robinson. Siya rin yata yung nagpa 18-0.
Glory days.
Glory days, yeah. Nagpa 18-0 dito sa LPU.
And syempre, congratulations kay CJ Perez, diba?
Asian Games gold medalist. Pinarangan na natin ilang miyembro ng NCAA family natin this past weekend. One player representing the team was Calvin Oftana, formerly of San Beda, also a former NCAA MVP. It's a 5-point lead for JRU. LPU nahihirapan. De Los Santos, Diab has 2 triples. This time he takes it in. Too strong on the layup. He gets it back. And here's Ajam, fresh 14 to work with. Step back, jumper, got it for Ajam Miranda. JRU opening up an 8-point lead. And LPU because of their misses, Prince. Nabibigyan ng tsansa, umiscore at magdagdag ng lamang itong JRU.
Ayan yung dahilan kaya sila nakakasabay nung first half dahil most of the shots they're taking, nasushoot nila.
Yeah.
And now that they're missing, ano kaya ang magiging panibago nilang adjustment kung paano nila mako-compensate yung mga tira na hindi nila nasushoot.
Umali couldn't answer. Here comes Agent Miranda. JRU has the numbers. He kicks it out. Miranda for 3. Off the mark. Airmails that one. Cunanan. Oof. Peña Fiel stepped outside.
Itong JRU, napakabilis, ano?
Yeah.
Of a rebound, of a turnover, of a basket. Kung paano nila i-transition yung bola from this side to that side, that's something else. And that's something na nakukuha mo through repetition.
Yeah.
Ibig sabihin sa practice pa lang, paulit-ulit nilang ginagawa yan na...
That's right. JC Marcelino. One half of the Marcelino twins. Si JC ba yan? O baka si JB yan, ha? Sure kayo? Oo nga. Pasyutin nyo ng bola. Yung kanan, si JC yun. Kaliwa yung JB. Doon ko lang nalalaman pa naglalaro na sila yung diferensya ng magkapatid. Of course, part of that LPU team that went to the finals twice and the final 4. Kampi ni CJ Peras. Ito si JC. Yan. JC Marcelino was the leading scorer of LPU in his final year dito sa NCAA. Alright. Teo Pabico from the line. Yung kaibahan din dito sa laban natin, second half, JRU was able to maintain their pace and their shooting. In the second half, LPU yung bumaba, kaya kumalas itong JRU. To si Tancinco, also former member of the LPU Pirates. Ito naman yung stretch 4 dati ng LPU. 84-75 is the tally. Let's see if LPU has another comeback in them. They're used to being in these types of situations. Napakarami ng laban dito sa season 99. Naganto lagi ang posisyon ng LPU. Down by 8, 9 points in the fourth quarter. Tapos nakahabol nila.
Banggit mo kanina nung nag-uumpisa pa lang yung game na ang kailangan ng LPU is umabot sa dulo nang meron pang gasolina.
Yun.
Yung kaya nilang ma-withstand yung JRU. Which I think nabanggit mo rin na doon sila talaga nagsastruggle. Yeah. Especially with a team like JRU na napakalalim talaga ng bench na kahit sinong hugutin ni coach based sa sinabi niya before mag-start yung game na lahat capable of stepping up.
Yeah,
Ibig sabihin, kahit sinong bunutin mo dyan, pwede. And yun yung naging problem ng FPU ng LPU.
Yeah.
Na nung umpisa, lahat sila okay.
Yeah.
Pero pagdating sa dulo, nauubos eh.
That's right. Ito, tignan natin. Remains to be seen in the final 5 minutes of this one if LPU can come back from this lead. Rebound is secured by Umali. Greg Cunanan. Napasa yung drop-off. It was Pabico getting a hand on it. With that pass intended for Umandak. 17 to work with now for the Pirates. March De Leon will replace Marwin Jonicio. By the way, for the second straight quarter, penalty agad itong LPU, ha? Last touch on De Leon. So this is something JRU could actually utilize, the foul situation of LPU. Omandak, Cunanan. Steady defense for the Heavy Bombers, pero napabayaan nila si Enoch Valdez. Nice cut down the middle for Enoch. 84-77. De Los Santos on top. De Leon providing the screen. Here comes Miranda. Medina bumping into Umali. No foul. Valdez. Cunanan. Hang time. Nope. Clean up. Wala pa rin. 2 misses at the rim. From point lang for LPU. Nabitawan ni De Leon. You can't go too casual on the passes. At dun sa mga salo. Cunanan. Omanda. Off to the right. 3.5 to go. JRU looking good, trying to make it 3 in a row. Agaw na naman, nakabasa. Yung pasa doon. It's an unsportsmanlike foul. Initially was called by Crew Chief Aaron Cañete. And he's staying firm with this call.
Alam mo, isa yan sa mga tinitignan ng mga referees natin eh. Dahil meron na talagang clear na mismatch.
Yeah.
Kasi mas marami sila compared dun sa defense. And you know, isa sa mga nakatandaan ng mga players na given the opportunity is to just give a foul.
Yeah.
A regular foul would do. Pero nagkaroon yata ng changes sa rules na kapag
may advantage
yung kalaban is pwede nilang bigyan ng unsportsmanlike.
Okay. So, they reconfirm it here. Oh! Wow, nadagdagan pa. Teka lang.
Sportsmanlike foul number 26.
Ito yung foul na ibinigay. Yeah, 2 players from LPU against 1 from JRU on the move that time. So, referee Aaron Cañete calling the unsportsmanlike foul and an additional technical foul against Medina, who has been off in this game. Here's Enoch Valdez to the free throw line. A golden chance now for LPU to shave off some lead, get a few points in, and come back in the final minutes. But Enoch misses the first. This is Valdez's first trip to the free throw line today. Ooh! Sakit nun, Prince. 2 misses.
Lalo na't nangangailangan sila na maibaba ng konti itong 7-point lead ng JRU.
There's another one coming up though. Technical free throw naman. Valdez in the season, a 61% free throw shooter. Missing his first 2 today. One more coming up. Finally able to find the mark. Marwin Junicio will come in for AJ Miranda.
Imagine having a key player na 3 minutes na lang natitira ng fourth, ang unang free throw.
Oo nga eh. Totoo. Unang trip to the free throw line. Omandak. Oh, that was a setup. Omandak finding the bottom of the net. The lead is down to 3.
Mukhang mamamagic bunot pa.
Yeah. Si Omandak, late insertion here. Argente, long floater. Wala. Ball is tapped. It ends up with Cunanan. Barba on the move. Barba all the way. LPU is within 1 again. What a surge here by the Pirates. De Los Santos, Jonicio, Argente. Sean, Pabigo puts it on the floor. De Los Santos nailing the short jumper. Pamatay sunog mula kay JL.
Kailangan ng Lyceum nung run na yon.
Yeah. Omandak. Too strong. And ball ends up with Jonicio.
Missed opportunity for the LPU Pirates.
De Los Santos, by the way, with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists. And we go into deep waters. The final 2 minutes of this game between JRU and LPU. 2 teams separated by 3 points. De Los Santos, Guillabo denied by Umali. Big Sean with a big time rejection.
Big Sean making big plays.
the leading shot blocker of the league, with the second one or his second one of the game. Okay. May timeout tayo dito. Itinawag ng JRU. They will have it, Prince. But with only 4 seconds on their clock. Alam natin, momentum nandito sa LPU Pirates. Pero bago yan, bago natin silipin yung game plan nila, ito yung second round schedule ng JRU. They will play most of the bottom half teams first. In their first few games here in the second round, panghuli yung nasa taas, EAC San Beda at Mapua. Is that advantageous, more advantageous for JRU?
I think yes, kasi makakaipon sila if ever maganda yung gawin nilang start dito sa second round natin. Makakaipon sila ng momentum papunta dun sa mga big teams na pag kinalaban nila, mas buo na sila and at the same time, mas may confidence na yung mga players.
That's right. They're hoping that they will hit their peak along the way. Maybe in the middle of the second round. Ito naman para sa LPU Pirates. Ito pantay yung kanilang schedule. Battling top teams and bottom half teams, at least so far, nung first round natin. Ito, i-alternate nila yan. They end their second round with a matchup with San Beda. Before that, Arellano. And before that, San Sebastian. So, it's gonna be an interesting second round to say the least for both of these teams. Kickball. So, sinuwerte doon ng JRU. Yan, na-reset yung shot clock nila. Fresh 14. So a full offensive setup right here for JRU. Wow. Barba was holding on to Giab. And again, LPU did not need to foul because they're already in the penalty. Ito mga nakaw play, specialty ni Coach Louie, ano?
Pangatlong inbound na yan.
Yeah. Again, it's Joshua Giab on the receiving end. Let's check out this sequence. Our referee's reviewing this. Barba, Giab falling down. Just a regular foul on Ato Barba. So 2 free throws for Joshua Giab, who continues to pace JRU with 19 points. Perfect from the line, 3 out of 3. And I hope I don't jinx that, but he is a good free throw shooter. 81.8% in the season. (87-83). Giab drops in the first, and the JRU students celebrating. Pero hindi pa po ito tapos, mga kapuso. Oh, JL De Los Santos out of nowhere coming up with the rebound. Hindi ka pwede mag-relax lalo pag LPU kalaban mo. Eto, nakaagaw na sila. What a tap to Cunanan. Cunanan sneaks within. Greg Cunanan scoring on the break, sneaking one in. And LPU is within 2. Sabi sa inyo eh.
Ito na yung mga oras na kailangan mag-take charge na nito si De Los Santos.
Can't celebrate too early. Miranda for 3. Too strong. Rebound for JM Bravo. Foul from behind against Junicio. 64 seconds left. Ito yung agaw, the pressure on AJ Miranda. And how about the tap ahead by Ato Barba to Greg Cunanan? That was the one that ignited that play, Prince.
High IQ play.
Diba? Kasi kung hindi niya tinapin, naka-recover yung depensa.
Or possible na bawi nila yung bola.
Yeah. So 87-85, they will review this. Tignan natin. Big call coming up. It was Miranda who pulled the trigger. Just a slight push. Kasi hindi nakaposisyon itong si Junicio at naunang tumalon si Bravo. Yeah, just a pushing foul. on Marwin Junicio. Okay. May timeout. Coach Gilbert wants to talk things over. Yeah. So 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. LPU obviously, they don't need a 3-point shot here. Kailangan lang nila ng solid execution to be able to tie this up. Habang ito namang JRU, they need a stop right here. Ito, on Stranger Tides. Yeah, it's been extremes for Coach Gilbert Malabanan in season 99. Starting off the season red hot, 6 straight wins. And then, in the final stretch of the first round, they lost 3 straight.
And dikit Dikit yung
lahat.
mga talo nila.
Yeah. Versus EAC overtime, they needed to come back in that one. Naubusan sila ng gas sa overtime. Versus Mapua, they also needed to climb back in this one because Mapua was ahead big. And of course, against JRU last week, 88-87. Ito yung mga games na meron silang talagang natatapos at nananalo sila after they come back. Pero dun sa tatlong huli, kinapos sila.
And uulitin ko, ito yung mga games na masarap panoorin.
Yeah. That's right. So once again, for the second time in a week, JRU versus LPU in for a cardiac finish. A 2-point game. Off the timeout. Oh! Naagawan itong LPU. But this is gonna be a whistle. JM Bravo is down, holding on to his shoulder. Ang foul tinawag dito kay Giab. So it's not a takeaway for JRU. There's a foul first. I'm seeing Coach Glenn Capasio. His hands at the back of his head, could not believe the call. Ito yung hanap oh. Nabitawan ni Bravo. Doon tinawagan ng foul. Itong si Josh Giab.
Loose ball foul, ano?
Yeah. Bravo is still down.
But you know, they had 7 seconds left.
Yeah.
Diba? So ibig sabihin meron pa silang oras na pwedeng nagamit pa nila bago tumubok o matake.
Oo nga, hindi nila nagamit ang gusto yung shot clock nila. Bravo is still holding on to that left shoulder. But unclear where it was actually pulled. Wasn't on the initial entanglement. JM Bravo pleading his case. Okay. Yeah, situation, di naman nag-escalate dito. Bravo just heading to the bench. Still holding on to that left shoulder, by the way. All right, 2-point game. 57.5 seconds left. Again, LPU playing without Maclod Guadagna, who is nursing a shoulder injury. He is hoping to come back in their next game. Dito sa mga moments na to, dito nila mamimiss si Maclod Guadagna. He's been the clutch guy for LPU. Chance for the other guys to step up down the stretch. Sean Umali, yes! For the tie! Big Sean backs it home, 87 all. 9th deadlock of this game. JL, oh! Lost it! Wow! A crucial turnover on JL De Los Santos. What a turn of events here in the fourth frame. Earlier, I'll check the time, but earlier I remember etong LPU, dehado ng 9 na puntos, 84-75. Now they've brought us their 9th deadlock of the game. Tignan natin to. O, re-review nila yung tawag dito just to verify. It was 84-75 with 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. It's been a 12-3 run for LPU since then. Ito, tignan natin. Yeah, nobody else touched it. Pero sinasabi ni JL, hindi pa daw lumalabas.
Pero parang tumama sa guhit eh. Sa angle na to. Sa angle na to, ano?
Yun yung kino-contest ni De Los Santos. Let's see. This is why we can review. $87 apiece. Expect na po natin to. JRU LPU, sabi namin. Double OT first round.
Challenge successful.
So challenge successful. JRU maintains possession.
Mukhang ito ang magiging first overtime ulit ng second round.
Tignan natin, Prince. Buena mano. Challenge was successful for De Los Santos. He was still in bounds when that sequence happened. Oh! Valdez coming up with a steal. About a 5-second difference between the shot and the game clock. LPU can take the lead. Ball in the hands of Enoch Valdez. Valdez, nabitawan. Jonicio is on the move. JRU has the numbers, and Peña Fiel breaks it up. 5.4 remaining. Valdez is down, holding onto his left calf. Coach Louie calls for time. He wants to draw up a play. 5 segundo.
May question ako sa'yo. If that was you, and you had like 6 seconds to play, and then Umali was underneath, would you call for a ball screen or would you let him get the ball and make a play?
Maybe call a ball screen to make life easier for both of us.
Okay.
Diba? To get a separation. But we know Enoch Valdez, he has that scorer mentality.
Tama.
That takeover mentality, especially in situations like these.
Also, that can create yung tinatawag nila na pagkakamali. Na may miscommunication,
That's
get
true.
someone open, create a play. Good
That's
call.
true. Yeah. 87 all.
Nagkataon lang na nasundot.
Ano? Pero we know Enoch he can create his own shots. He can drive hard. Pero pag ganun katagal, ready kasi sa kanya yung JRU
Again, for the whole game, medyo quiet si Enoch. Hindi ko alam kung stagnant siya or dahil na-check siya ng JRU based on their scouting.
True.
Pero sa pagkakakilala ko sa kanya, kaya niya, capable siya.
Enoch today he came up with the steal, by the way. 10 points and 7 assists for Valdez. Eto na. After the timeout, JRU has 5 seconds. The trigger man will be their leading assist guy in JL De Los Santos. 11 assists today. Who do they find? They go to Jonicio. 3 seconds. Jonicio puts it on the floor, puts it up. Oh! Denied by Umali. And to open the second round, we go to overtime. How about this? Big Sean just standing his ground. Able to time that one well.
Big Sean, again, making big plays during crunch time.
87 all, extra 5 minutes. Coming right up. Back to the coverage, and for the second time in a week, we need extra time to decide an outcome of a game between JRU and LPU. First matchup ended in double OT. This one goes to overtime with Big Sean denying Marwin Junicio at the end of regulation.
3 blocks para sa kanya dito sa game na to.
Yeah. 2 of those came in the clutch. 2 big blocks for Sean Umali. And here we go, overtime begins. Good to have you with us. Martin Javier, Prince Rivero, Diana Igual, Gleisel Galpo here in the broadcast. And we start with a strong move from AJ Miranda. 89-87. Remember, Valdez was only able to contribute in the first overtime for LPU in the previous matchup. Nahihirapan si Umali. Oh, that's great crowding by JRU, making life difficult for Big Sean. Yeah, a jump ball situation. This is the 4th overtime game for both teams.
Siguro kulang sa kanila yung 40 minutes na laro.
Ensya ko rin. Kulang. Ito LPU 1-2 sa overtime. JRU 2-1. Alright, Valdez forced to take. Pasa pala. Wala. Aabot ba? They're ruling this one out. Sige, puntahan muna natin si Diana Igual from JRU side. Diana.
Well, the JRU Heavy Bombers have been making a good steady play from the first down to the stretch of the final quarter. Coach Louis Gonzalez wants a team now to finally drop that bomb and spark an overtime explosion until the dying seconds of this match. Martin and Prince, during the latest timeout, isa lang ang marinig mo during the huddle session. Ito ay ang mananalo tayo dito. That's it for the side of the Bombers. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Diana. Nandyan, siyempre ang tiwala ni Coach Louis sa kanyang mga bata. Of course, they've done it already a week ago, October 17 against LPU, and they believe they can do it again. Shot clock violation against LPU. 4 minutes. 20 seconds. Here in OT. All right, let's go to LPU side with Gleisel Galpo. Gleisel.
Pressure and don't gamble. This is the mantra of the team for today's game. Pressure is definitely on as they find themselves in a tight spot similar to the last game against the Bomber. And gambling being not an option because today every second is crucial. Kaya naman in this last few minutes, Coach Gilbert calls on the Pirates to be more aggressive. And in his words, tapusin nyo na ito. Yan muna mula sa panic ng LPU. Balik sa inyo, Martin and Prince.
Maraming salamat, Gleisel. Well, that's going to be the challenge now for the LPU Pirates, especially in the last few games for them. A lot of those games really went the distance at dun sa huli. Diba? Binabanggit niya kanina, huwag kayo mag-gamble. Napakarami nilang gamble in the previous games, kaya hindi nila nase-secure yun.
Tama, napaka-importante niyang gamble na yan. And syempre, yung responsibility ng mga tao na nasa loob, kung gaano kalaki yung binigay sa inyo ni Coach na tiwala na kaya nyong i-push through despite yung nararamdaman ninyong pagod and not take shortcuts and yung easy way para makakuha ng stop or ng good offense.
Well, for LPU, they've made it this far. They don't want to lose to JRU second time, or for the second time here in season 99. Diab goes 1 out of 2. Foul on the positioning.
Maaga siya pumasok. Maaga pumasok.
So no foul whistle, just a lane violation called against Junicio. So, lead is still 1 possession. Let's see if LPU can retaliate. Ito si Simon Peñafiel. Renz Villegas, who has been quiet in this game. They find Enoch. Valdez, shot clock winding down. Short for Valdez. And if you're JRU, Prince, you can live with those 3-point attempts by Valdez.
Actually, sa tingin ko yun ang gusto nilang mangyari.
Yeah. Hasn't been making. He only made 1 earlier. Miranda! Oh no! A-Gem from way out. A big-time triple. .93-87. Montaño. Peñafiel slicing and draws a foul in the process. Let's see what happened here. Jonicio leaving it for A-Gem Miranda, who shot this one from the parking lot. A-Gem Miranda, ice cold for that 3. Peñafiel. Pressure-packed free throws. Missing the first. Second one, up and in. Substitution. Villegas is back in for Peñafiel. So it's a 2-guard setup for Coach Gilbert Malabanan with Cunanan and Villegas. Jonicio with the offensive foul. Got called on the screen. Tignan natin to. And the call sticks. Jonicio called for the whistle.
Crucial yung offensive foul na yun.
Montaño to Umali. Sean spins. Good help by Argente. Securing the jump ball. And JRU will have it. How about this play by Argente? Helping out. Ito jump ball. Tapos napunta sa kanila in possession. 93-88. JRU with a chance to extend their lead, but they throw it away. Hold on. Tignan natin kung kanino last touch to. I think it'll stay with JRU. Well, that was almost another takeaway for LPU. Yeah, last touch on LPU. Miranda. Hounded by Cunanan. Argente! Too strong. Rebound. Batted around. Cunanan falls down, and that's a whistle against JL De Los Santos. So this will mean free throws for Greg Cunanan. Wow. How about this? Argente had the open look. Battle for the board. Cunanan ended up with it. And here's the bump.
Mukhang natulak ng teammate na set up.
Eh, nakalock na dun sa baseline itong si Cunanan. Greg cashes in the first. Cunanan is a 67% free throw shooter. Knocks down 2 right there. Three-point game. De Los Santos. Yung cross-court pass na yan, nababasa na ng LPU. It's been like that, especially in motion, na natatapik ng LPU. Yung mga habang pasa na yan. De Los Santos will trigger this one in. Joniso puts it on the floor. Joniso, ooh, missing a layup. He gets it back. And a foul against Sean Umali. Joniso got the open lane. Right here. Good deception. Pero mintis lang yung layup niya. Buta na lang nakuha niya ulit. And here's Marwin Joniso stepping into the free throw line. Last time out was over 20 points. And these are pressure-packed free throws for Marwin. Misfiring on the first.
Crucial yung free throws na yan kasi one possession ball game na lang to.
Yeah. This is his first trip to the free throw line, by the way. Second one, up and in. 4-point game with 2:07 remaining. Omandak.
The magic bunot is back.
Magic bunot, oo. For some shooting. Pinasok ni Coach Gilbert si Omandak. 94-90. And we are heading back to deep waters. The final 2 minutes, potentially. Cunanan, beautiful find! Valdez, through the eye of the needle, going to Cunanan. It's a 2-point game. Joniso, wala. And Barba collects it.
Eto na. Eto na yun.
Exactly 90 seconds remaining. Greg Cunanan has it. LPU down by 2. They go to Atu Barba at the post. Cunanan catch and shoot for the lead. Big time triple from Greg Cunanan. And CJ Perez celebrating the 14th lead change of the game. And this one belongs to LPU. De Los Santos. Medina, step through. Oh! Jonathan Medina takes the lead back for the Heavy Bombers. And he's doing it again, just like their first encounter. 15th lead change. Cunanan drives. Cunanan got crowded. Good stop for JRU. Pero mananatili ang bola dito sa LPU. How about this? Ice in his veins. Greg Cunanan nailing the triple. That's right, CJ. Ganon din yung sinig na CJ eh. Ice in his veins.
CJ Perez approves.
I think he's done that multiple times in his LPU career.
Feeling ko nga, mas sanay pa siya doon kaysa doon sa Mintis eh.
Oo, totoo. Totoo, tama ka dyan. Okay, timeout. 96-95. LPU coming back here. Let's check out this play though. Greg Cunanan cutting. But what a find by Enoch Valdez. Isiningit ni Valdez yon. Pero ito yung galaw. The step through by the baseline from Jonathan Medina. Just like how he did it in their first round encounter with LPU. Maalala natin, kaya po naging 88-87 yung outcome doon ay dahil sa basket neto ni Jonathan Medina. Now he gives them back the lead. Eight seconds to set things up if you're LPU. Timeouts left. none for LPU. One timeout remaining for the Heavy Bombers. Here we go. Barba. Kunanan, ilalapit. Greg Valdez for three. Kaboom! Enoch Valdez giving the lead back to the Pirates with that booming triple. Sabi natin, itong JRU will live with those three-point attempts by Enoch Valdez. This time, he made them pay, Prince. Second triple down and good for Valdez. And how about the unselfishness? Right here for the Pirates, Kunanan took it in, sent it out. Valdez had all day to work that three.
Again, papaalala ko lang, Martin, itong JRU isa sa mga leading assist ng teams natin dito sa season. And now, LPU out-assisting them.
Yeah. 29 assists for the LPU Pirates today. That ties our season's best, which was set by Perpetual against Arellano a few weeks back. 29 assists as a team, and 10 of the 11 points of LPU here in the overtime period scored or assisted by their floor general, Greg Kunanan. 98-96. Enough time though for JRU to set things up. Numbers from Greg Kunanan today: 20 points, 9 assists, and 2 steals on an efficient 7 out of 10 from the field. And that comes from their point guard. Okay. Let's see. Ito. 29.5 second sprints. If you're JRU, you have a lot of options on the offensive end. As we take a look at the EAC Generals waiting in the wings. They'll face the San Sebastian Stags in our second game today. EAC, of course. They still want to be in that Final Four race. They're looking from the outside. Dahil 5-4 sila ngayon at number 5. Tied with the Benil Blazers in that position. Coach Louie on your screens. So, tignan natin. Coach Louie Gonzalez just in disbelief on the sideline here. Let's see what his team can do. This is his comeback game, by the way. He was not able to join his team in their win against Arellano last week or last weekend. 14 on the clock for JRU. So Prince, kahit anong mangyari, babalik pa sa LPU ang bola.
More than enough time.
Yeah. Here we go. The trigger man is JL De Los Santos. JL gets it back. JL, the pass underneath. Oh! LPU takes it away! And the Pirates, with a crucial stop, reading that play perfectly.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
How about this? De Los Santos had a play in mind. This was the screen provided. Went back to Gia, pero naabangan ni Enoch Valdez.
It was the help defense actually.
Yeah.
There was a 2-1 game happening on one side. Enoch from the opposite side got the roller. Natapik niya yung bola, nakuha ng teammate niya. They were rewarded for their hard work and effort.
That's right. Valdez was the one who gave LPU back the lead with a triple earlier in the corner. Now he has the chance to seal the game at the free throw line. And he calmly sinks the first. Attorney Laurel and Miss Abby Laurel celebrating right behind LPU's bench. $99-96. Mancom representative of LPU, Sir Hercules Calianta, with a poker face. Oh! May chance upon JRU. 1 out of 2 for Enoch.
in the hands of the league's leading scorer, Miranda. Off to the left. Ball batted around. And time, hold on, will not yet expire. 0.1 remaining on the clock.
Smart tap.
Wow.
What a smart tap.
Yeah. To waste away some time, Enoch Valdez called for his fifth foul. Eto, yung tira kanina ni AJ Miranda. He hit one earlier, almost from the same spot. This time it did not drop. And this was the tap.
Smart tap.
That wasted all of those precious seconds.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
Halos 3 seconds yung nawala.
And I believe they'll add some more time here. Maybe 1.6 to 1.3. Yeah, 1.6 right now. But because it was a foul against Valdez, Miranda will now shoot 2 free throws. Both teams in the penalty already. And the game plan here for AGEM, make the first, miss the second, to give yourself another chance to tie or maybe win this game. So Miranda, today he has 19 points, and this is his first trip to the free throw line. Oh! Crucial miss for AGEM Miranda. A 70% free throw shooter, and Barba secures the leather. LPU gets their revenge on JRU. They win this one 99-96 in overtime. And this snaps the 3-game losing skid of the LPU Pirates. They're back on the winning track. They take their 7th win of the season. JRU on the other hand, 2 straight games, 2 straight wins, snapped as well with this loss. 99-96 is the final score. And our best player of the game is their hero as well in overtime, Greg Cunanan, with 20 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a rejection. But more importantly, some big-time plays down the stretch here in OT. Mga kapuso, wag kayong alis. Coming up next, it's EAC versus San Sebastian featured in our second game today, the first day of the second round of competition. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood, mga kapuso. This is NCAA Season 99 on GTV. We'll see you guys in a bit.